So let's just take a look at one of these ads first, right? We'll take a look at these ads and see what we think.
Sydney Sweeney has very canes.
So for me, I don't see what's not to like. It's just like it's fun. It's got like a cool classic car. It to me, it's very wholesome. She is very kind of wholesome in the sense that she's not like a rail. She doesn't weigh 95 pounds. She actually has a woman's body. She's not wearing tons of makeup. Of course, she's got some subtle makeup on there, but she's not plastered with makeup. Look at her hair. It's kind of like that, the hottest girl next door kind of thing. Let's see, nothing anti-civilizational though, which I really like. So much advertising has just been anti-civilization, in my opinion. Let's check this one out.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Sydney Sweeney has very canes.
Okay, so I guess that's the eugenics part. That is supposed to pass now for Nazi propaganda. That. I think that it's just like a pun, right? But apparently she's blonde and she's got blue eyes. Nazi! That's enough. Really what it comes down to is that the left just doesn't want her to exist, I think. I think that's the main point. They just don't like her existing. And feminists don't like her existing. Let's see. They like this. So this is what they want to see because they hate beauty. So this was a Calvin Klein ad from I think it was 2018 or something. So this is what they want, right? So when you see this, you just think, ugh, ugh. It feels like decline of Western civilization, does it not? There is nothing healthy about this. There's nothing aspirational about this. This is just like society is failing, right? There is nothing aspirational. There's what portion of the population looks at that and goes, that's me. I want to be that. What portion? I'm going to say it's
small fringe minority.
That's just my opinion. Let's see. What else have we got? Hold on. Let's see some more ads. Some more of the ads that we're not seeing as many of these anymore. So here's another one. I am possible. Impossible is nothing. So I guess it used to be like if you work really hard, you can achieve anything. And for this, it was just if you just eat, like what is possible? Like what is the goal here? Exactly. Like is it I don't even understand. Impossible is nothing. Well, what are you doing? You're just fat. This person's just fat. This person just obviously doesn't exercise a lot and eats too much. So, yeah, I mean, that's not like nobody would doubt that it's possible to be morbidly obese if you just keep eating enough. It's not this. The Sydney Sweeney ad is not this. This is also weird, right? This is like, what is this? The Hunger Games? It's dystopian. Here we go. I speak my truth in my Calvins. And what is the truth exactly? The truth is, she's either got diabetes or it's coming. Here, Calvin Klein hires pregnant man for new campaign. This isn't aspirational. Nobody sees that and thinks, I want to be that, right? Women will see this and go, yeah, okay, I know men like that. So I want to steal some of her magic. Nobody's looking at this thinking, I want to steal some of that pregnant man magic. Nobody's thinking this. And let's keep going here. Again, this is not aspirational. Like women aren't going to look at that and think, I want some of her magic. Like nobody's looking at this woman and saying, I want to look like that. They're just not, right? And this is not, of course, it's diverse because everything had to be diverse, but it's not a racial thing. Like Naomi Campbell, massive model, massive star. No man ever complained looking at Naomi Campbell, right? Or Tyra Banks in her heyday, right? Nobody ever complained. This is just a leftist thing, a far left ideology thing. Let's see. The media, of course, and it's just so strange. I keep saying that none of this is grassroots. It's all top down. Outrage like this, outrage about Sydney Sweeney. Now it turns out she's a Nazi because jeans ad and these jeans. Yes, she's a beautiful woman. Obviously, she's got great genetics. In a sane culture, this ad would not offend anybody because everybody would go, yes, everybody has genetics. She has great genetics. There is absolutely no connection between the Nazis' eugenics programs and American Eagle. In a sane society, everybody would laugh at the accusation that this was somehow fascist. That's insane. What it is that it's not gross. It's not ugly, right? It doesn't herald the end of Western civilization. It doesn't make you feel bad or dirty or gross for living in a Western country, for living in the United States or Canada or UK or wherever. It makes you think, actually, things are pretty good. Actually, this society is actually okay. This is like this is a good society where things make sense. This is starting to make sense. Nature is healing again. Right? That's the problem with this. They don't want her to exist. The left does not want her to exist. And again, it's not even a grassroots thing. This is top down. This is the ideologues at the top. American Eagle sparks backlash for touting Sydney Sweeney's great genes. Backlash from who, though? Backlash from who? It starts out in the media. Media creates a panic, and then you just have a
small fringe minority
on TikTok that freaks out. Let's see. Philibonte says, I'm starting to think the issue is the left just hates white people. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? It makes you feel like they just don't want beautiful, blonde, blue-eyed women to exist. MSNBC, what do you think their take is on it? Ed Wokeness says you don't hate the media enough. Why? Why would he say that? Let's see. Sydney Sweeney's ad shows an unbridled cultural shift towards whiteness, which you got to remember, that's a bad thing, right? Being white is bad. Advertisements are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. They don't use words to communicate. They use words to manipulate. There is nothing ugly and startling about this. Absolutely nothing. Their concern is that this ad campaign is a sign that perhaps what wokeness has been providing, which is ugly and startling, is being replaced with sanity again. That's the concern. That's why they hate her, because she's displacing some of their ugliness. What is this goofy dingbat saying?
You see a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman and think that is an all-American woman. That is the exact problem with this advertisement. This campaign and Can
I just ask, what are blonde-haired, blue-eyed women supposed to do exactly? Well, actually, I think I know. They're supposed to apologize. They're supposed to sit down and shut up and apologize for all of the crimes that have nothing to do with them or aren't even real. I guess that's what it is. They don't want a Sydney Sweeney in an ad, period. I don't think. They just don't like that. They don't like her.
campaigns like it are saying this is an American beauty. This is the standard. This is what we're looking for. So we have an ad featuring.
So they're accurately describing reality. And obviously that's going to be a big problem for the left. Big problem. And by the way, she's jealous, obviously. Let's see. What does this say? SKS cartoon. Calling Sydney Sweeney and her American Eagle campaign fascist or Nazi means nothing because woke is dead. Well, let's see. If you like that, you're a fascist, says the horrific looking leftist woman. Dad, I think I'm a fascist. Yeah, maybe they ought to be careful with all this rhetoric, huh? What's going on here? So here's another one who is not Sydney Sweeney, who is never going to get an opportunity to make a ton of money by doing an ad campaign for anybody who wants to sell anything.
Should we be surprised that a company whose name is literally American Eagle is making fashion?
Oh my God. The company's name is literally American Eagle. That can only mean that they're fascist, I guess.
Just propaganda like this? Probably not, but it's still really shocking. Like, a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman is talking about her good genes. Like, that is Nazi propaganda.
Good Lord, it's the desperation here. Look, you're fat. Just get over it, okay? Just get over it. Are the Nazis in the room with us right now? I think the answer to that, if the
Small fringe minority.
who actually buy the top-down propaganda that they get from the mainstream media and from leftist politicians, with them, the ones that are genuinely parasitized, their brains have been genuinely parasitized. They do see fascism everywhere. The Nazis are in the room with them. Anybody could be. Their family could be, their children, their parents, their sisters, everybody might be a Nazi at any given time. Let's see. What's this lady saying? And this is not going to be weird at all.
Since Sydney Sweeney decided to do that little ad she did, I want to find some alternatives to Aerie. I really need new underwear, so if anyone could give me some recommendations, that would be great, because I do not want to support that mess.
That mess. Which mess are you talking about? Which mess are you talking about? Are you talking about this mess? Do you not want to support this mess? Huh. You don't want to support this mess right here? They have to really genuinely twist their brains into pretzels to keep being leftists. Like, criticizing, pretending that you think this is Nazi propaganda. Like, Leni Riefenstahl's granddaughter came and directed this. It's not going to make you more attractive or better looking or more competitive with a Sydney Sweeney. It's just not. It just makes you look like a dummy on social media. Bring this back. Then they'll be happy. They'll all be happy when you bring this back. Right? Just like, oh, yes, Western civilization's done. It's over. Yeah, there's no point, no hope, no point in trying. There's no hope in trying because, nothing's impossible. You too can be morbidly obese. I am possible. Yes, anybody can get fat. Anybody can become morbidly obese. It is possible. We already knew that. It's not an accomplishment. And that is maybe one of the left's greatest crimes over the last 10 years, is trying to convince people, innocent people, that being morbidly obese, for instance, is a virtue, right? It's an accomplishment. It makes you special, right? And just destroying yourself is an accomplishment. That's what gives you virtue. That's what gives you virtue. That is the coin of the realm. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.